I'm Cryptopio. This is Escape Velocity, and you are watching the Nifty Gateway NFT Drop Watch. So, tonight's Drop Watch is of particular interest to me because it is only an open edition, and it's by John Norlander, who is an artist that has had really good drops on Nifty Gateway, and also an artist that has had drops that have depreciated. It seems that all of his stuff has done really well in the immediate aftermath of the primary sales, but it's going to be a very, very notable data point to see how these open editions perform. I want to see how many people buy them. They're both priced at $500. I'm going to pull them up right now, and it's going to be really wild to see how they do on the secondary market. They're kind of like his signature. Like, he had a drop before that was very similar to this, like heads coming out of each other and like weird, like, you know, body sort of like, you know, kind of making you feel like uncomfortable because it's really like, you know, a human head like exploding with a bunch of AK-47 or like M16s coming out of it, and all kind of weird, like, you know, visceral body reactions when you see it. This one's got like a bunch of eggplants coming out of the head, and everything moves in a really weird way. I think both pieces are incredibly cool. I'm not buying any open editions on Nifty Gateway right now. No way. If I was going to make a bet on an open edition that could perform well, it would be this one, just because Norlander is, you know, like this to me is a solid artist, John Norlander, an artist that has a track record of things appreciating at least in the short term afterwards. And it's his signature style, and it's really cool stuff. So it's an open edition, $500 price point, kind of a high price point right now, given, you know, how much things have been costing in Nifty Gateway world. But yeah, so it actually turns out we also have exploding heads here. All right. Okay. So he's also got drawings. So John Norlander's really trying to clean up tonight. That's for sure. We've got a $1,500. Yeah. Like, okay. So I think addition to 10, you're talking about, okay, so I got practice and apply on here saying the drawings did bad today. So let's take a quick peek. Sorry, I was on an artist interview until, you know, not long ago, like 10 minutes ago. I had to eat something real quick, so I haven't gotten a chance to look at a thorough breakdown of these drawings. So here we go. What do we got? Hope you watched the artist interview on the Nifty Culture channel at the NFT Culture YouTube channel. So 3 entries out of 10 on Flying Lotus. Oh boy. Flying Lotus is a musician, so, you know, it's not going to go that well. 9 entries. So these drawings are like bottom of the barrel right now. What do we got here? 2 entries. My goodness. My goodness. What else we got? 14 entries. Yeah, so, you know, we're seeing some really rough performance on drawings, like really, really, really rough performance. And it's a little bit of a concern for the market as a whole. So this open edition, how this sells is going to be a really key data point for me, and look overall health of the NFT market with, you know, for Nifty Gateway, you know, for right now. I 100% believe in NFT technology long term. It's way too good for the artist and for the collectors. It's just a technological evolution that cuts out the middleman, like so many technological evolutions have done. However, that doesn't mean that March wasn't like a peak that we won't see for years again, you know? That's the first peak that people saw in Bitcoin, when Bitcoin like hit $100 or whatever in 2013, and then it dumped. People probably felt like that was just a bubble that burst and it was never going to come back again, right? And then 2017 came around, or it wasn't 2013 when it hit $100, but you get the point, right? When it first hit $100, 4 years later, it ended up going up again, new all-time high, dumped again. 4 years later, new all-time high, you know, kind of rinse, wash, repeat. I think that we could be in a cycle like that with NFTs, where March was kind of a peak for the whole market, and then blue chips continue to rise. Like CryptoPunks, for example, will just continue to rise through the end of the year, like alongside the Bitcoin bull run. And that just kind of tells you have to sort of be careful with your money if you're kind of approaching this like an investment. That's the thing. So when I look at this drop, I really want to see how many open editions sell, because the open edition at $500 price point, even with an artist like this, like John Norlander, has been very expensive. I'd pretty much bet my life that under 100 mints are going to come out for both open editions. And honestly, gun to my head, I think that I think it'll be lucky to get to 35 mints for the two open editions. Practice and Apply just said, notice that many huge collectors like 888 and Maddie are not active anymore on Nifty Gateway. What are my thoughts on that? So that's a bit of a concern too. If you've looked at 888's profile recently, you see that he effectively, I think, withdrew all of his pieces, right? Because it didn't seem as though he was selling them. So it seems that he withdrew all of his pieces, and now the only pieces in there are by pack. Okay, so he switched it up. He brought in some Calvin Harris, some Primal Cypher. I went in here the other day and it was literally all pack. I don't know 100% what to make of it. I know that 888 had a public spat that we covered on the Nifty Culture channel, where he was saying that Nifty Gateway hadn't accommodated him, or hadn't, like, they hadn't heard out his concerns. There was like some back and forth. So I don't know what the story is here. I'm glad you brought up Maddie, because I haven't checked on Maddie here in a very long time, and I'd be curious to see what his profile is looking like right now. I'm assuming everything's still in here. I doubt he withdrew them, but I could be wrong. Yeah, he's got 307 of these things. Oh my goodness, he is a whale and a half. Like, this is crazy. He's got like 10 or 15 Victor and Victorias by Ferocious. Now those aren't worth as much, but they were worth quite a bit. Man, he's got this early pack, pack 1 of 1. He's got Moving On by Ferocious, multiple Beeples, multiple Mad Dog Jones. So maybe he's not putting more money into Nifty Gateway right now. And to be honest, it's not the best idea to be putting more money into Nifty Gateway right now. Seriously, he's got a lot of faces right here. A lot of Dodo rings, some Boss Logic. This Boss Logic stuff was going so well, and now it's just completely tanked. It's really, the capitulation on Nifty Gateway is, really stunning. This one was really high, last sale 4,000. That's below what it was selling for before. I'm going to circle back to the drop page because I just want to be ready to rock. He bought these, and these didn't come out that long ago, by the way. This Philippotas, this stuff didn't come out that long ago. So, he's out for right now, but it hasn't been that long. It's probably been less than a month. He's got a lot of Bitcoin Angels. Smart guy. There's all the Ferocious. This right here, okay, that actually did come out a little while back. He's got a lot of Afterburn by Xcopy. He's smart. He's got the good stuff. Karma, wow, he's got a lot of Afterburn by Xcopy. A lot. It's got a lot of The Weeknd. All right. Cleaning up on The Weeknd. Maybe he believes in some of these musician drops, at least for an artist like The Weeknd. He literally has like 40 of mints of The Weeknd. I did not know Maddie was such a big The Weeknd fan. All right, so this John Norlander open edition, I need to see how this thing is going to perform. My bet is at most 35 on both, but this could surprise me. It could go up, but I don't see 30 like more than 35 mints coming out for either of these. Yeah, he definitely buys NFTs in bulk. Practice and Apply, that's for sure. So, we're about a minute and a half away from this. I think 35 is going to be the number of mints. Let's quickly take a glance at the drawings. I think I got distracted and I didn't pull up the Norlander drawings, but it sounds like they didn't do so well. Let me see this. Exploding Heads drawings, $1,500 price point. Here, 47 entries on a $750 piece edition of 20. It's actually pretty good for right now on Nifty Gateway. It's kind of it's like a mini bullish signal. This is not, though. 8 entries on an edition of 10 at $1,500. What do we got? 6 entries on an edition of 10 at $1,500. Barbecued. 4 entries on an edition of 5 at $2,100. Tough times. And a bid of Sergito with the top bid 15 minutes ago, $1,650. Sergito's still out here doing his thing. All right, almost showtime with these open editions. I am curious. I'm also, I want this green one. I like the green one. I like Loaded a lot. I'm not going to buy the eggplant one. I'm not going to buy that, but I kind of want Loaded, but I'm not going to buy it because I can probably, like, to me, based on the data we've been collecting, like I've been doing these drop watches like 4 to 5 times a week over the past, I don't know how long, like at least a month. The data that we've been collecting and everybody's been watching and, you know, collecting with me is that this is going to be available for $300 tomorrow or like the day after tomorrow. You'll just be able to buy this for $300. So I don't know how many people are going to buy it. Like 35 for each of these, like 70 total mints on this might actually be a really, really high estimate. The actual number might be like 20 and 20 or like 35 total between the two. I think I might be too bullish with the 35 now that I've thought through it a little bit. Let's pull it up. All right. Yeah. So we're 20 seconds in and we got one minted of either. What do we got? 5 and 6. 7 and 7. I don't know. What do you guys think? Make your bets. Make your bets in the chat. I mean, you're kind of cheating at this point, but my bet was 35 on each. And it looks like that might end up being low. I don't know. We're a minute in. 5-minute open edition. 8 and 12. So the XXX is more popular than Loaded right now. I like Loaded. $500, yeah, 11 and 13. I don't know. A minute and a half in, 12 and 13. Excuse me. I'm allergic to John Norlander. All right, 12 and 13. 13 and 13. Oh my God. This is 14 and 13. Practice and Apply said 25 for both. All right. Next time I want you to guess it before it's live, buddy. But I didn't request the guess, so next time I will. So 15 and 14. 3 full minutes left. So we're not even halfway done with this. I think 35 for both is going to be high. We'll see if Practice and Applies 25 for both gets across the line. Man, it's tough times for Nifty Gateway right now. I don't think artists are going to be lining up to drop on Nifty Gateway, and I might have to also add drop watches on other platforms. If anybody knows, if you have suggestions for what the other platform would be to do a drop watch like this format where I live stream it and it's as the drops happen, I like that format. So that would be awesome if you have that suggestion. These have stalled. 17 and 16, 2 minutes left. Loaded back in the lead. I think Loaded is the superior piece for sure. $19 and $16. Once the market is up again, it'll be interesting to see if these go up in value because they're more rare. I think that's a great observation. My comment on that is all that's going to matter is an individual piece or an individual artist being valuable in the short to medium term. And then long term, like 30 to 50 year long term, I actually genuinely believe that all NFTs from like 2020, 2019, like all of them that are on notable platforms will have like some kind of appreciated value similar to like a Pokemon card or something. You know, maybe some of them will basically have no value, but the thing is, these are like the earliest NFTs, and this is how artists are going to put art out to collectors for a really, really long time. So when you start to think about it like that, it kind of makes more sense. And it's like, yeah, they're going to have long-term value because these are the earliest ones. And I actually saw Tommy Kimmelman from Nifty Gateway tweet that out once, and I was like, I totally agree with that. I think all the stuff from 2020, like Tom Yu, for example, Tom Yu was like the third artist that ever dropped on Nifty Gateway. I own a bunch of his stuff, and one of the reasons that I bought it, besides the fact that I just like it, is because it was so early. It has the Nike theme to it. It has the Lego theme to it. That combination, I was like, there's no way that this stuff isn't going to appreciate well mega long term. Right now it's appreciated more than drop, but it's depreciated from when I bought it. So like my investment isn't strong, but you know, it's a long-term investment. So we got to about 25 each. So practice and apply was right on the money. Great job. But you did guess after it started. So next time you got to guess beforehand. My 35 and 35 was way too high. So, you know, the people that bought loaded here and XXX got 26 mints on an open edition. I like this one a lot. You know, I'll pay attention on the secondary market. And if it drops down to like $200, I'll absolutely snag it. Watch, this is going to be the one that actually appreciates. It'll be hilarious, but we'll see. I don't think that anything could make it to on sale yet. Yeah, exactly. So it can't. I'm just going to pull up my profile real quick because I have like 6 global offers out. It looks like none of them took. Let's just look at my offers. Is it a Nifty dashboard to go to global offers? Okay, cool. This is new. All right, offers received. I got 70. See, I don't want to accidentally click on that. Look at how funny these offers are actually that I've received. This is something that I can cover on the stream from time to time. This is hilarious. Practice and apply saying Bitsky is an interesting platform. Drop there, and they have lots of new investors like Jay-Z. Well, maybe Bitsky's going to be the move then. People offer like low ball offers. Okay, so I made this offer for Afterburn for $777. I made a Bitcoin Angel offer at $625. I made a V&V offer at $700. This one's probably gonna, I'd bet money that Franchise Carousel will end up in my account. Okay, so look, 2 months ago, I offered $13.50 for V&V. If I offered that last week, I 100% would have got it. In fact, I would have felt like I overpaid. On these Tom U's, 100% would have overpaid for those if I did it right now. Well, that's kind of all, folks. Let's take a quick peek at the market here. Face is selling at 340. Bitcoin Angel back up to $2,000. Let's just check out that mint on Bitcoin Angel. Let's take a peek here at the mint that sold for $2,000 because I want to know, what do we got? I have a global offer out for this Nifty and I own 2 of them already. All right, you can buy it for $17.50 right now. It was probably a 3-digit mint that sold for $2,000, and it was 242 3-digit mint. People sell this thing left and right. This thing gets traded so much. Dipped below 1,000 for the first time since drop yesterday. That was yesterday. So, you know, tough times for Nifty Gateway, but we're still hanging in there. Great times if you loaded up on pack cubes on the first day. My goodness, if you bought pack cubes on the first day, that's a 5x return regularly. Some people bought like 10 of those. So if you bought 10 for $500 a cube, that's $5,000. You could have sold them for $25,000 today, pretty much. I mean, there's a 15% fee on that, so it's not, you know, a clean 15,000 or 25,000, but you know, it's not bad. Karma Chameleon, well below drop price. Genesis, under drop price, but looking relatively strong, looking like it's going to bounce back. This piece was hanging out above drop forever, and it finally broke. Damn, Ted Chin, Sweet Dream, selling at 260. I do own that piece. You know, it is what it is. We're going to pay close attention to this John Newlander loaded piece specifically. I'm very interested in the performance of this piece. I'm also interested in becoming an owner of this piece. Swagtrocity just said that a bunch of cubes are booming, cubes are booming, and one of them, or a bunch, went at 2,800 today at one point. That is really, really good, man. And I didn't buy any pack cubes because I wasn't liquid at the time, and that's proving to be a dumb move. I should have loaded up on pack cubes. That was dumb. All right. Well, thank you everyone for watching. Please subscribe to this channel, comment, like. I will continue to do daily videos, and your comments keep me going and tell me that I should keep doing it. And I do enjoy you guys chatting with me during the videos. Also, please subscribe to NFT Culture, where I do a lot of content, including artist interviews. And I don't think that those get as much love as they should. So please pay attention to that. We're going to have our happy hour tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time. And that's with the members of Nifty Culture, myself included. And we have a special guest that's going to be on for the first time. And that's a gentleman named Daniel, who's an NFT whale. In fact, I'm going to pull him up right now. I'm going to show you who is going to be on the stream tomorrow. He is a whale. He is the first person that bought GigaChad on the secondary market. So if we look at this global history right here and look at sales, he is the first person that bought GigaChad on the secondary market. And if we pull him up, look at this collection. Okay, so he went hard. He entered these drawings yesterday. That's interesting. He bought Afterburn by Xcopy. He's got a Bitcoin Angel. He's got this piece by Ov. Okay. Wow. So he's got this Beeple. He's also got Biological Collectible. He's also got Abundance. He's also got GigaChad. I didn't know that he was an owner of 4 Beeples. So yeah, he's an absolute whale. Can't wait to talk to him. I heard him talking on Spaces on Twitter, which is basically like Twitter's Clubhouse today. And it was really, really interesting to speak with him. And I'm really hoping that he'll be down to come on to Escape Velocity and do some content with me talking about NFTs, digital assets, and even stocks, because it seems like we're both Tesla investors and he's like a passionate Tesla investor. So yeah, I hope that we can kick it on here one time. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll be back. See you next time.